Hey, you guys. So I wanted to share with you how my spirit guides worked in my life today. I have this gift or this ability to connect with spirit or souls that have passed. They usually come to me in a dream or while I'm in the shower. And I always get the impression that they want me to let their loved one know that they came to me, so therefore they're okay, and they're still around. I always struggle with the delivering of the message. I openly, like, I do not question the authenticity of the soul visiting me or any of that stuff, but I always struggle with the delivering of the message. First reason used to be because I was worried people would think I was crazy. Now I no longer care what people think, so that isn't a factor. But what still prevents me is I'm worried about how the message will be received. The last thing I want to do is upset somebody or rip open their grief wound by bringing up like their loved one came to visit me in a dream. Excuse me. So today we were having lunch with a neighbor friend of mine whose son passed away 9 months ago. And he came to me 3 weeks ago. And on the way into lunch, I'm like, I'm going to tell her. I'm just going to tell her, and I'm going to hope the message is received well. I chickened out during lunch, just couldn't do it. Thankfully, I had an opportunity to, her and my son went to a movie, and then I met up back at her place afterwards. And on the way there, I'm like, I'm going to tell her. Spent an hour in this woman's home with her. We talked about everything, including her son, and I didn't tell her. Again, I chickened out. So as we were leaving, literally my shoes are on, my 10-year-old son is like out the door heading down the driveway, and I hear spirit say to me, tell her now. And so I did. I just was like, okay. And so I was able to share with her that her son had come to me 3 weeks ago. And I said, what I need you to know about this encounter was he walked up to me and I said, he was radiating, like he was just gorgeous, this gorgeous young man. And I said, I didn't recognize him. I didn't know who he was. And I said, in the dream, I had to say, I'm confused. I don't know who you are. And I said, at that point, he showed me how I would have remembered him here on earth. Now, her son had been in an accident when he was very young. He was in a wheelchair. He had some disfiguration. So this was this is why I didn't recognize him, because he showed me himself in his healed version. I said to her, so I just need you to know that he's okay and that he's healed and that he's around and he's really trying to communicate with you. And then we talked for a little bit more, and she shared with me, sometimes I get the feeling that he's here, and I said, don't doubt that, 100%, that's him. So I got to bring this message of peace and love to this woman who's beautiful. She super deserves it. And it was well received, so I'm grateful for that. So why I'm sharing this with you all is because I know there's other people like me that have gifts like this that doubt it or they don't act upon it. And what I want to say to you is not every time is the reaction going to be positive. I have had people that were not interested or ready to hear the message. Fair enough. But most times, if you take the risk and you share the message, you're going to bring healing and peace to somebody. I'm so grateful that Spirit gave me the opportunity to do that today and pushed me to do it when I couldn't get out of my own way. If you have a gift, please start sharing it. The world really needs it right now. Anyways, I love you all. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you have a very blessed day.